for the purposes of this meeting, I'm going to utilize the clock that's behind you folks because I can see it clearly. They're not in sync, so that is the clock that I'm going to utilize. And seeing that clock says almost 6:01, I'm going to call this meeting to order. And I'm asking all to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'd like to remind all board members to turn their microphone on. When you're sitting at the table back there, please do as well. I'd like to do some introductions, so I'd like to start to my left here.
Good evening. My name is Jennifer Laird, board member.
Good evening. Nikki LaPlaca, board member.
Hello, James O'Brien, board member.
George J. Marteau, attorney for the district.
John DiMartino, court reporter. Jack Oster, intern's office.
Bridget O'Toole, attorney with the Zalman Group.
Doug Rivers, board member.
May Abdullah, board member.
Karen Flanagan, school district clerk.
Anne-Marie Straczynski, board vice president.
Diane McBride, board president. At this time, I would like to take a motion to enter into executive session for the conducting of a hearing of the proposed removal of a member for the Board of Education for cause. First by Jennifer, second by May. All in favor? Raise your hand. Okay. Any opposed? Motion carries 7-0. That is the time frame for those that are not part of the hearing to step aside. And we'll take a pause while they do that. Awesome. Thank you. All right, we've returned from our executive session back to our public portion of our meeting. Before we have an adjournment, there was a question that wanted to be asked regarding our board retreat that is scheduled for next Tuesday at 7:28. There was an email that was sent out to say that we would not be meeting at Jennifer's house, that we would be meeting here. I have subsequently had a question about whether we want to postpone it, because we've had so many meetings this month, we need to push it out another week. I will refer to what everybody would like. Yes, we would still have that board retreat for our self-evaluation. It would be here. What I had spoken with Andy, but more regarding our board budget, and that it would be appropriate for us to be able to order box sandwiches from like Panera for us, so that it came to our pop-up here. That's forbidden, with the buffets, so that we could do that, have our dinner here. So I need to know from everyone how they are feeling about continuing with our board self-evaluation for next Tuesday, the 28th.
The self-evaluation retreat.
Oh, it's our retreat. We discussed our evaluation.
I mean, it's completely separate from everything else that's going on. I think given the fact that I believe that's the week that the district's plans are due to Albany, and it should be the subsequent week that we find out whether or not the plan is approved. Maybe postponing the retreat might make sense until we have a clearer picture of what the next school year is going to look like. That's just my hip shot thought.
All right.
I agree, yeah.
Okay. So what I will do is I will reach out to the superintendent to see what his schedule is like. And we'll throw out a date. We'll try to do a Tuesday evening like we usually do. We'll go from there because there's some people that I know have vacations planned too. So we'll do our best to get something in the next week or two after that. Sound good, everybody?
Our next meeting is
It's supposed to be the 11th. And I would not be opposed to us waiting until after that if we wanted to do our review. Part of it is helping us to work through things and work on our board goals for the year. So,
I mean, really, prior to the school year
Yeah.
seems to be the main thing.
absolutely. All right. So we will postpone our board retreat for next Tuesday. We'll reach out to the superintendent and we'll throw out some dates and see what we can reschedule for folks. Is there any other business? All right, we'll be expecting our summations. We will schedule a meeting for that in the future. I have a motion to adjourn?